Hello and welcome to the Stock Planner channel. Today I'd like to talk about 5G stocks and why I am investing in this area. I firmly believe that 5G will power the world and make and facilitate changes like we've never had before. For the next 10 years, our world is going to change and technology is going to lead the way. And 5G networks will lead and provide the pathway to that fantastic future that we have in store. I'm so excited, but also want to make some money. So that's what this video is about. I'm going to pass a little knowledge over to you and then take a look at our approach on how we can make some money investing in 5G for the next decade. Well, this first slide is from 2016 from the Qualcomm presentation, and they give an overview of 5G networks. And basically, 5G is going to provide faster mobile phone and networking capabilities for everybody, which will lead to a faster network, will lead to lower latency, in other words, waiting for your response, which will enable autonomous cars and robotics, and also improvements on your healthcare, where you can actually wear a device and instantly the information will be sent to your doctor or an advisor, and you'll get feedback. We're all going to wear these medical devices in the next 10 years, I believe. And then 5G will power our cities, our streets, our traffic lights, our homes. Everything will be connected. Our refrigerator, our toilet, where you could take a bowel movement, it'll be analyzed and that information will be sent to your doctor. Yes, they're also looking at making toothbrushes that will take the saliva in your mouth and send that information to your dentist or your doctor. Everything will be connected. I can't wait until the ice cube tray is connected and tells me when to fill it up, because I always forget. There's an interesting video on YouTube, why 5G will change the world. And there's several videos produced by the same person. I urge you to go out and look at this. This is only 9 minutes. It's very interesting, but basically they're saying that the increased speeds of 5G network will enable so many technological improvements over the next decade that it's just spellbinding. But as an investor, we should be able to anticipate these changes, also make investments that will capitalize it. Do you believe that there'll be autonomous cars and taxi cabs in the next 5 years? I do. I believe the little old lady will call for a cab. It'll pull up into her house. She'll go out to the cab, and there won't be a driver in it. It'll take her to wherever she wants to go and bring her back. I do believe this is going to happen. And soon after that, there'll be autonomous trucking and even autonomous air taxis. And look, Amazon is even talking about offering drone deliveries. All this is going to be powered by 5G. But you're going to have some infrastructure. And you're going to have to put some of these control towers on top of buildings. And the nice thing about 5G is you can locate these controllers on top of traffic lights anywhere. But that infrastructure needs to be built, and that's going to take a little while. But it's being built now, so you may want to invest in some tower technology. As I said, the autonomous cars, you might want to invest in green energy or autonomous electric cars. American Tower might be a company that you want to invest in for the tower technology. But faster cell phones at the moment are going to be the first things that you'll feel and see with 5G technology. So you may want to invest in Apple, or you may want to invest in the smart home technologies. Microsoft is going to be a leader in that area, along with IBM. They're very much into AI. So there's lots of areas where you can invest and take advantage of this future of 5G. I'm excited. So in order to do the Internet of everything, where everything is connected, you have to have the infrastructure. That infrastructure is not quite out there yet, especially in the rural areas. This will be coming into our cities first. But that's being built. Our future lies with 5G. We'll have some smart cities, smart homes. No longer will you see the utility meter. It'll all be connected, and somebody will sit in an office and just hit a switch. You'll have those devices I talked about, the medical devices and fitness devices. You'll have lots of sensors. If you have a farm or a business, you can sense changes, and our infrastructure and transportation will be affected by 5G. Let's see how we can invest. Okay, I'm no Warren Buffett. I'm a rinky-dink investor. I'm a past computer analyst and programmer that started out dabbling in computers, in stocks. I've had about 20 years experience doing this, not all successful years. And I have a database of stocks that I know and love and know a little bit about, of which I categorized into different categories. And I have a category of 5G stocks, which there's American Tower that I just mentioned. It's not categorized 5G stock. I'm not saying that these are 5G stocks. It's just how I view them. And so I can get a report if I'm interested in investing in 5G stocks. Of my 240 stocks that I have, I think security and privacy, by the way, is going to be another hot topic, especially as we go into our censorship of these technical oligarchs like Facebook and Google. All right, here's 5G. And these are the companies that I think I'd like to look at further. And then what I did was I back tested each of those companies against the RSI indicator, which I was trying to get, because I'm a swing trader, I'm trying to get the tops and bottoms. And I think the RSI indicator tends to point those out. Using the RSI indicator and these stocks, I back tested it, and these are the number of winners that I had over the last years or so. And you can see I had a 100% win rate there, but only 2 trades. That's ADI. I like ADI. I've been dabbling with it a little bit right recently. And what you got to do is you got to pick a few stocks off this list, or what I have to do is pick a few stocks that have 3 or 4 trades per year, has a net profit that I like to see based on those trades, and maybe the win rate. Let's go through and do that real quick. And I'd sure like to have your comments on which ones you would have picked. Well, looking at this list, I want to look at the money. Show me the money. So I like that one. That's some money. Money. Love the money. And then I want to have 3 or 4 trades. And there. And then I want to have a win rate that's fairly good, better than 50 at least. But let's go for 70 or above. So we're looking for that. This is one. Not there. I got 3 there. Texas Instruments. I like Texas Instruments. I always did. It's a simple company. I understand it. Qualcomm. Nokia, no. The one. Microsoft, yes. Eric used to be on my list, and it's not anymore. Wow. Well, let's go with this new list. ADI. No, excuse me. ADI is not, but Abgo is. Broadcom. Well, there's 5. Would you choose those 5? Well, let's see how much money I would have made over the last year if I traded those 5 stocks. And let's see what the current quarter produces. But before I go on, I want to remind you that I'm a swing trader. I'm trying to take some trades and capture the swings as they go up and down throughout the cycle. And that's why I want the number of trades to be a few swings. And I wanted the stock to react well with my chosen indicator, which in this case is the RSI. And I want to have a decent enough net profit, which will give me the amount per trade in the net profit percentage that's decent. But basically, I care about the cash because I'm investing about $1,000 each, and I want to have a return in about 10 or 12 days. Okay, so that's why I do and choose these stocks rather than just going for Apple or Tesla, or these stocks, Amazon, they're going to be movers in the same next decade as well. But they're not. They're trending stocks, in that they're going to move very slowly, but they're going to move slow and steady. And what I want to do is apply my money at the time where it can be best used, because my cash is limited, just like a lot of yours is. Anyway, let's go on to and do a little testing. This is my Amibroker, and what I've done is taken those symbols and put them in my 5G category, and I'm going to do a little back testing based on that. I have my RSI system. I'm going to select that stock list, and I haven't done this before. This will be a surprise. I'm going to run the back test from January of 20 to 22. And let's do a back test. And here is the results. These are the trades, and the results based on $100,000. Now, the annual return on $100,000 is going to be not so hot. But if I only had $10,000 in 12 trades, I have a setting for 12 trades at a time. Regardless, this APR will be a lot higher for a $10,000 investment than a $100,000. But I wanted to get lots of trades. That's why I used $100,000. 12 trades, $1,000 a trade is around $10,000, $12,000. Okay, so at a time, based on a small account. Most people have about $5,000 a trade and a margin of about $5,000. So you'd have about 10 to 12 trades running at any time, one time, if you're applying your money all at one time. So that's why I used the 12 trade max. The win rate is 77. That's darn good. And losers there. And let's see the average profit. Wow, that's a little high. And the average loss, I like that. It's looking good. So this is the back tested report results. And what I can do is take this and put it in a spreadsheet. That's what I'll do right now. Pasting it in my spreadsheet and getting rid of the old data. Let's get rid of that. And look at the recent trades. That don't look good there. Open trades. And let's see what the closed trades look like. Wonderful. So let's take a look here. Recent trades from April. Looks like we have 3 losses and 1 winner. That's not so hot recently. And the open trades is we have 4 open trades and there's 3 losses at the moment. But they can turn into winners. Okay, and then of course we got the closed trades with an 87% win rate. And this is from November. And this is the new spreadsheet that I'm working on. And that is from 1 year past, from April 1st, 1 year past, this is what you had, 92% win rate. So last year, from April, was a very, very good year. And then we have this current quarter, and I'm looking, in the current quarter, we have 1 closed out trade, which gives us a 100% win rate. Now, you do understand, we still have about 4 open trades, and at the moment, they're not doing so hot. So the last year, it looks like we had about 15 trades. Well, not 15, about 12 trades. And we made $3,400. And we had a pretty good win rate. A little slower this year, but I believe we have 4 good stocks to trade, or 5 good stocks to trade, in order to capitalize on the 5G phenomenon. Those stocks are Broadcom, Microsoft, Qualcomm, Texas Instruments, and NXP Semiconductors. You'll have to ask yourself, is this enough trades in that area for you to satisfy you for last year? 1 year trades, 14 of them. You'll have to ask yourself, can you live currently with this kind of loss based on having an account size of 5,000? Well, I'm gonna tell you, you better be able to. For me, I'm going to be focusing on these stocks for the next few months. Which stocks will you be focusing on for the 5G? I'd like to hear. And I'd like to hear the rationale for focusing on those 5G stocks. Are you using an indicator to trade against? I use the RSI. This is Tradingview. This is Texas Instruments, one of the ones we chose as our 5G stocks. And you can see that it has nice little swings. Now, the job of a swing trader is to capture those swings. And we're saying that 5G's stocks are the wave of the future, so that means we're looking to buy. And so we might ignore the down signals. This is the RSI. This is the MACD. I use that a lot. And you get very good signals from that too. And this is a stochastic RSI. This is the RSI 4. And what we're looking for is you're looking for above or below your band. In this case, we're looking for buys, so we're looking for below the band. Maybe here. Let's see how that would have resulted. Below the band. And you would have took that because you would have seen a little pip there. And depending on where you have your stop. But about 5 or 6 days later, you have a little run up. That would have been a winner if you were patient. If you had your stops too slow, you would have had a loss. There it goes. That looks like a winner. That looks like a winner. That looks like a winner. And that's a loser. And that's what's happening, by the way. That's why we're showing a little bit of problem here in April and early May. The techs have been down. Based on this chart, will they stay down? I do not think so. I think you can expect within a month that Texas Instruments will be trading right in the middle, right at its 50% retracement, right here. Anyway, those are my stocks that I'll be trading. Avgo, Microsoft, Qualcomm, Texas Instruments, and NXP Semiconductors. What will you be trading? Put it down in the comments below. I love to hear your comments. I love to hear your arguments and discussions on this. Let's get this thing going. I'd like to learn a little bit more about 5G than I already know. So let's have some good trading and good communication. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to do healthcare soon. Catch you on the flip. Like and subscribe. Catch you on the flip.